We cannot ignore the fact that humanity is connected. We've seen that with the pandemic. We continue to see it with climate change. We saw it in 2008 with the global recession. And these are all clear signs that we have to work together. International solidarity, international cooperation, and multilateralism remains essential.
That was Otto Saki from the Ford Foundation talking about the need for partnerships in the SDG Action Zone today. That's our topic today, making the business case for sustainable operations and partnerships. Making it work means building management structures and that promote procedures, practices, and systems that are profitable from a business perspective, while also improving the natural and social environments.
Joining us now to talk about this is Nancy Mon. She's the Senior Vice President of Global Corporate Citizenship and Sustainability at the Estee Lauder Companies. Marissa Pagnani McGowan, she is the Senior Vice President for Corporate Responsibility at PVH Corp, the popular fashion and lifestyle company. Also, Antha Williams, the Global Head of Climate and Environmental Programs at Bloomberg Philanthropies. Ms. Nancy Mon, let me start with you. Estee Lauder, of course, is a multinational company with a wide range of brands in the prestigious beauty space. Also, it's dedicated to sustainability, equality, and a range of social issues. Can you talk to us, what are the companies supposed to do as they consider their role in achieving these different targets? What is the business case for being responsible and eco-friendly?
Thanks for that great question, Chika. We at the Estee Lauder Companies are very, very committed to making a positive social and environmental impact. So the question is, well, what does that mean for a beauty company? In particular, particularly post-COVID, what we're seeing is a real understanding of the importance of doing environmental work similar to our net zero climate goal in the context of the impact that it has on people. And we're looking to marry our social impact work, which, as you know, historically has been in breast cancer and HIV, as well as in mental health, and really marry that with our new focus on climate and reaching net zero. And over the next couple of months, we'll also be announcing our science-based target. We're really looking also to engage our employees and our consumers. At the end of the day, there's a lot of good work to do. And as companies, we need to mobilize our key stakeholders.
Marissa McGowan, PVH is also a multinational company with a wide range of brands, in your case, the fashion industry. How can fashion be informed by the sustainable goals? Are there particular challenges there?
Thank you so much, Richard. So at PVH Corp, we have a corporate purpose of driving fashion forward for good. And I think to your question, there's so much we can do from a fashion perspective to positively impact the environment and the human rights and inclusive and equality conversation around the world. I think right now we're in an environment where everyone's questioning why and what and how are we spending our time and money. So as we all look to get closer to the consumer by really leaning into difficult conversations, to being honest about where we have opportunity, and to probably doubling down on our commitments like our own science-based target, I think we're actually going to win with that consumer, get closer to that consumer, engage more with that consumer. And the truth is, sustainable business is really efficient business, and efficiency and resiliency are what we want to build into our systems as we build back better. So hoping for an exciting time ahead as we enter the new normal.
Antha Williams, I'd like to bring you in here. Michael Bloomberg has made combating climate change a key part of his philanthropy, and he's also one of the world's most successful business people. Can a business implement these goals of sustainability and improve its bottom line in the process?
Thanks so much for the question, Chika, and thanks for being here today. It's really, I think, critical moment in time for this conversation. You know, we see the wildfires in the West, the hurricanes around the world that are being made worse from the impacts of climate change. So it's not some far off future in 2050 or 2070. The impacts of climate change are here and now. And so Mike Bloomberg and Bloomberg Philanthropies see our work to combat climate change as incredibly urgent. Mike's 3 terms as mayor of New York City really taught him that the work that we can do to improve the environment and cut climate pollution is the exact same work that improves people's lives. whether that's, investing in public transit and cutting pollution from cars, or whether that's building more parks. And the same is certainly true on the business side. Bloomberg LP has a target of meeting 100% of its electricity needs by renewables, with renewables by 2025. And we do that because it's the right thing to do, but also because it just makes good business sense. Bloomberg New Energy Finance came out with a report recently that showed that in 2/3 of the world, renewable energy is now cheaper than fossil fuel, and the prices are just dramatically dropping. So it's a good, solid, and only growing business case, and it's the right thing to do, and quite an urgent problem for all of us.
Okay, please stay with us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more on the business case for sustainability. You're watching the Global Goals Studio.
The racial and economic disparities that have long existed in this country have only been widened by the coronavirus and amplified by the most recent acts of injustice. People around the world are coming together with greater urgency to demand action. At Bank of America, we know we all have a role to play to overcome the very real consequences of systemic racism and inequity. This includes individuals, governments, nonprofits, and the private sector. Racial equality and economic opportunity are deeply connected. That's why Bank of America has committed $1 billion over 4 years to address critical gaps in affordable housing, access to healthcare, employment and job skills, and the resources small businesses need to succeed. We can do more, and we need to do more now to further advance racial equality and economic opportunity